Welcome to Manchester, New Hampshire, home of the New Hampshire Fisher Cats. We are at Delta Dental Stadium, self-proclaimed, maybe otherwise proclaimed, best AA ballpark in the world. We were just at Hartford yesterday though. Let's see if this one can give it a run for its money. Right as you're walking in the main entrance, you got the team store on the other side. Oh, they got the Toronto City Connects. Oh, I like that. That's a cool little hat.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of fits your vibe, but I'm in love with this logo here. I think I'm gonna get this one.
Oh, and this is like the nice material too.
Oh yeah, it's the same material as the.
They have a couple that are like, I want this specific one that's got like this nice material. Because I got some that are this heavier one, but they got some that are like that.
Oh, Griff, there's their Copa hat. It's the same as Hartford's. They got like bomber jackets, pennants. This place is cool. We got a lot of cool stuff here. Chicken. Oh, they're also on fire. Wow, look at this. I do see Concourse Entertainment over there.
Ooh, they got a tall outfield wall here.
Oh, this is a super tall wall, huh?
All the way around.
So because of how early we are, we aren't allowed to go to our seats yet. Only season ticket holders can go in more than an hour before game time. But they did say that we could come in here to the brew house. This looks pretty cool. Unfortunately, Griffin can't drink anything. All right, so we ordered the ranch chips. Griffin, how you feeling about ranch chips?
I'm really excited.
All right, let's dig in. You can have the first one.
Oh, those are really good.
Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah, really good. All right, Griff, let's see how hard you can throw this still. $59?
To be fair, I am smart.
To be fair, yeah, you did blow out your elbow and never get Tommy John for it. Can I throw one?
I want to see if I can bring 60 though.
Don't fall over the edge, please, Griff.
Wow, I can't bring 60 anymore.
Wow.
I told my wife,
Lots of options over here at the grill. Oh my goodness, look at that! Look at all those options up on the wall there. Griff, you can get fried dough, hot dog, cheeseburger, lots of stuff. They have a play area with bouncy houses. I don't think we're allowed in there, Griff. I think we're too big.
Your local choice.
Fisher Cats are wearing their reds today.
And more.
Love it.
The Fisher Cats have teamed up on behalf of the Granite YMCA with the Base Hits for
I
Kids
still don't think it's as
program.
nice as Hartford.
With every Fisher Cats
It's
base
definitely
hits,
not the nicest
Hampshire
AA
healthy
ballpark in
families
the
will
world.
make a donation.
No,
to the
I would
Granite
say
YMCA.
it's nice. It does everything it needs to do for minor league baseball, and
Better than most of the double A stadiums you've been to.
yeah, I have no problem being here. This is definitely the second best double A we've been to so far, right behind Hartford, but definitely ahead of Portland and Binghamton. Fills me up with glee.
Is this my shiny teeth in me?
Yeah. There's tiny teeth in me. Initial thoughts, the seats are a little snug. So they're curved nicely. Pretty sure today we're catching a foul ball. They're right behind home plate. Fungo. Fungo.
8 years ago.
Sure, if their manager cannot be older than 30. Look at him. I thought he was a player at first. Fungo!
1, 2, 3.
Play ball!
Play ball and go Fisher Cats.
You've just pointed out that on the scoreboard there's a couple dead blocks, which means that the 3 through 5th innings for Binghamton are kind of messed up.
We won't be able to see the score for those innings, and we also can't see the Fisher Cats score, and that's good.
Yeah.
These things are fine if you're not sitting next to somebody.
Yeah. That's pop out. Coming on. Bang.
Look at him.
Oh my god, that's a absolute rocket. Stuck in the wall. Wow, he smoked that one.
That's getting down.
That's down. That's a run for the Rumble Ponies. And the Ripper. Wow. Short took its sweet old time and almost threw it away. I wish when the show made the minor league stadiums they actually paid closer attention to what they did.
I mean, they kind of just made like 20 of them and were like, yeah, this is fine.
Yeah, like, they only made the AA and AAA. First off, why can't I start in single A? But you start in AA. This stadium looks nothing like what the show has it as.
They make like 20 default stadiums for the minors period.
The Sea Dogs play at Capitol Field. Portland's not the capital city. Like, not even close to the capital city.
That looked a lot more. So I found one that looked more similar to Portland.
Yeah, like, people end up making ones that look closer to the actual thing.
Well, also you can just go in and cycle through the presets to whichever one you want.
That's true.
So I just cycled through the presets, found one that looks a little better. So like I found one that looks more like Worcester. I found one that looks a little more like Portland.
I wished also like the stadium builder was a little more easy. This would be a very simple stadium for them to make. Everything about it is simple. You just gotta put the hotel in the outfield, which is a thing that they're able to do because it's part of roster creator. They're just lazy and they don't want to do it. Yeah, that's just as lazy.
No one is going to be playing the show or Madden or this show or 2K starting on Friday.
Starting this Friday, yep. Right at him. Yeah, that's fascinating. We went to get the hot dog. I asked for the gluten-free bun, and he said, all right, I'm going to go get it. Went back and got it. Came back to the front and said, I opened it up, and it's got a little mold on it, so I don't think you want that. And I said, no, I don't. Wow, don't step that back. He gave me 2 hot dogs instead as an apology, so that's pretty good, I guess. Try it out. That's a very good hot dog. You know? I'm gonna give that a 5. Even without the bun. 5 out of 5. We also got the helmet fries. Woo. The sign says bat dog. I want a bat dog. There is no bat dog. These fries have like a little Cajun seasoning on them. There's a lot of salt too, but they're pretty good. I like them. It's a sticker. It's like you can peel off. It's not like imprinted on the thing. It's just a sticker. You see, with like the squares that are broken. Yay! Come on, Estrada. We can get out of this. Uh-oh. Wow. Good hit. Oh. Whoa, hold on. Hold on, hold on. Whoa! Turn around. Woo! We are Penn State. Oh, oh. If they had this exact hat that I'm wearing yesterday at Hartford, but with the Hartford logo on it, I would have bought it.
All that for that.
Oh, whoa. I don't know if they can challenge that. No ABS. There's no challenge system in AA. Going down, he's out. What? Really? He got under that? He's Are you sure? Griff, as a former catcher, what do you think about that one?
I think he might have gotten under it. Kind of hard to tell from here. That umpire had the better view. I'm going to go with what the umpire said, and then he probably got under it.
It looked like he got him by like a good foot, but because he was out in front of it, but might have missed the tag. A very favorable ump today. He's coming through. He's coming around. Save! Really? There's actually no way though. This man's about to get tossed. He's about to get tossed. This is a very favorable ump today. So that's now 3 questionable calls in a row.
I think those 2 were right, and this was absolutely wrong.
I think he was out at home. I'm more confident that he was out at second than he was out at first. But he was definitely out at home.
How did I can pull up the screen?
It's a fly out.
The fan with the loudest squawk squad will win a month's supply of beef and
What the heck am I looking at?
Thank you, my friend. Alright, I'm with Easy.
Helmet ice cream sundaes. That's pretty cool. Well, we're now in the top of the 7th. Not much has happened. It's been 3-2 since the 4th inning. And the 5th and the 6th took about 16 minutes collectively, including transition time. Like a bunch of 1, 2, 3 innings. Nothing much is happening. 2 games in a row of relatively boring games. It's just kind of been that. Just that. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. I still love the Rumble Ponies uniforms. They're still among my favorites.
I wish their hats were blue with the red one. That's how you
Yeah.
purple. Or red with the purple one. I don't love the all red one.
Oh, it is an all red hat, isn't it?
I wish it had some purple in it. That is their other colors.
What do we think of the Fisher Cats unis, though? They're great unis. Oh. He was ready to go.
Only call because he started walking. He stood there and watched go in, that's ball 4 every time. But he started walking, so the pilots are appreciating it.
You mean to tell me that umps have an ego, Griff?
Just a little.
No, I don't believe you. If the bat dog was here, they'd get an extra 15 points. Oh, he's hitting exactly 200, huh? I think he went up. No, he's went down. He doesn't have a hit yet. And he still doesn't. Cracks. Gotta jump over it. That's gonna do it.
7, 8, 9, 10, go! Uh-oh, one man down. Give it up for Alex, who's going home with some flight credits, courtesy of Breeze Airway.
We're not in a losing streak here.
Yeah. Well, no.
It's 3 games in a row that the home team's lost.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
The first 3 we saw the home team win.
That's true.
They lost Worcester and they lost yesterday.
They lost Worcester, they lost in Hartford, and they're going to probably lose here. Which is crazy because when I did basketball, I only saw 1 loss. I think. Either 1 or 2. 2, because Lowell got stomped by UNH at Songus. And
Well, it's like you saw Lowell twice, both at Songus and at...
yeah.
I really liked that other place, except for the bar in that place.
I didn't like Costello at all.
The beam blocking your view of the court sucked. But like, if you've done like 4 rows backward.
The shortstop, number 5, Jeremiah Jackson.
We had Northeastern lost a close one to William & Mary. It was like a 3-point game or something. But UNH destroyed UML. at Songus. It was like almost embarrassing to watch how bad it was. Turn 2, 1, 2. Get out of it. Good job, Cats.
Then spring became the summer.
4 games in a row. Touching me, touching you, sweet Caroline. Ba ba ba. Good times never seem so good. So good, so good, so good. Come on, Cats. Right off the press box. Ended right there. Man. This is the type of game that, like, when you try to describe what baseball is to someone, you have to describe it to them. Like, yeah, it was really exciting for like an inning in the first hour. It's kind of been a dud since then. Bring him up. Oh my goodness, that came right over our head. If it was lower, it would have bounced off the wall there and came back down on us. 1 around. All right, Cats, close it up. Pump it up, everybody. Pump it up, everybody. Pump it up. Come on, Cats. They're down 1, and you run around and then a dinger. Or a nice little rally. Oh, you gotta take the bat off your shoulder for that one. Well, that's 1. That's 2. Come on, Garrett. He's gonna swing at this one and miss. Foul ball. Another jerks. Wow.
And that's the ball game. The Fisher Cats fall in this one.
That's not a great pitch to lose a game on.
I think it was a strike, but that's still not good.
That's never the result you're looking for, but still a pretty good game. Thank you for having me, Manchester. Let's tally that score. Thanks in the field, Ethan. And with that, let's tally the score. If you want an explanation as to how each and every one of these categories is being graded, check the link down in the description. I've got an entire video where I talk about every single piece. The parking was great. I have nothing more to really say about it. It was right next to the stadium. I parked less than 40 feet from the opening gate. They have this gigantic garage. It cost me like $5 and I could add on the parking when I purchased my tickets. That's fantastic service. It is getting a 5 out of 5. From the outside, it's not too impressive. You can't really see much actually because that hotel is kind of blocking the way, but you do have the Merrimack River off to the side. The neighborhood around it, it's downtown Manchester, New Hampshire. It's Manch Vegas, baby. What do you want? It's Manch Vegas. So I'm going to give the curb appeal a 4 out of 7. I'm going to give the neighborhood a 2 out of 3. This is going to total a 6 out of 10. The concourse was clean, 4 out of 5. It was bright enough, 2 out of 3. And it had a team history wall and a standings wall. I didn't really see a Hall of Fame though. I might have missed it. So it's going to get a 1 out of 2 for that, totaling a 7 out of 10 for the concourse. For concourse entertainment, they're going to get full credit. They're going to get all 5 points. They had the games, they had the bouncy houses, they had the pitch speed thing. Plenty of things to do. 5 out of 5. The bathrooms were pretty large, and they were pretty clean. It's going to get an 8 out of 10. This hot dog was actually really good, and I gave it a 5 out of 5. Now, they technically had gluten-free options, but I'm not going to give them their point because the one gluten-free hot dog bun they had mold on it. They will get their ice cream and nachos helmet, and actually I want to give them bonus points because of, you know, the Sunday bar aspect of it. That's kind of cool. I haven't really seen that yet. But I'm just going to hold them to their 1 out of 1 point for that. They did have some local breweries, and as well as boozy ice cream. You heard that right. Alcohol-infused ice cream. That's kind of cool. I wouldn't necessarily call that a New Hampshire regional thing, but it's kind of cool. The pricing wasn't the worst thing I've ever seen. It's not the cheapest I've seen so far, but it wasn't too bad. All in all, the food is going to get a 9 out of 10. The seats are going to get a 4 out of 5. They were decently comfortable, but Griffin and I did feel like we were right on top of each other. Luckily, there was an empty seat next to us. We lucked out. It wasn't a packed house. So, the Jumbotron, I have trouble with, because I want to give it the benefit of the doubt that panel went dead overnight, and that those sections of it were like just broken within the last like 2 days. But I don't know. Having the scoreboard be broken and not being able to read the score for one team and half of a game for the other team, that's I don't know, man. They didn't really do a whole lot of replays either, so I'm gonna have to give them a 2 out of 5 for the Jumbotron. The in-game entertainment, I can't justify giving full credit. Until I edited this video, I don't think I could have told you more than one of those activities that they did. And even then, they didn't do one every inning. So I'm gonna give them a 6 out of 10 for their in-game entertainment. I think it also may have fed off the fact that there were maybe 700 people in the crowd. For a 1:30 game, there was no one there. That's weird. Like, it wasn't like Binghamton, because like Binghamton wasn't full at all. It was probably half capacity. This was dead. It was weird. I get that Manchester is the largest city in New Hampshire. I lived in New Hampshire for a time. I've lived very close to Manchester for my entire life. It's a city of 100,000 people, and you have a stadium of 6,000, so it's unrealistic to expect that you'd fill it, right? But you weren't more than a sixth full on a, frankly, pretty nice afternoon. So I have trouble giving it many points for fan engagement or crowd atmosphere, because there was no atmosphere. It was dead the whole game. So I'm gonna give the crowd atmosphere like a 2 out of 5. The backdrop wasn't the ugliest thing I've ever seen. I mean, it had a hotel out in left field that you can see the SNHU old mill buildings, but other than that, it was kind of just like the few trees poking over the wall. So I don't know. This one's tough too. I think I'm gonna have to give the backdrop a 3 out of 5. Now, I'm aware that they were wearing their red alts today, but I do really like the Fisher Cats uniforms. I think they're really, really nice uniforms. So I am going to give them a 5 out of 5 for it. Their homes are nice. These red alts that they were wearing were also super good, but I'm going to give them a 5 out of 5 for their uniforms. The DJ and the audio experience is also going to get a 3 out of 5, though. I mean, they had a walk-up song for every home player, but there weren't many audio bits that were in the game. There was no consistency to volume. The MC's mic didn't really work right all the time. It was strange. And also, I don't think I could count on 2 hands, because it'd be more than that, how many times I heard, "Everybody clap your hands." It drove me nuts by the 5th inning. It was like every time there was a 2-strike count for the pitcher, they played that sound. I think they need to switch it up a little bit on the audio side of things. I'm going to give the team store a 4 out of 5. It was decently sized and it had a good variety of things, but it was not the largest one and it wasn't the most full of things, especially after going to Hartford's just the night before this one. Finally, their mascot, he's going to get a 4 out of 5. He's a derpy looking Fisher Cat. He's kind of cool though. I like him enough. 4 out of 5. All in all, Delta Dental Stadium is going to get a 73 out of 100. But I look at this, right? And I look at this number that I've now assigned this stadium, and I feel like it's low. But I also think there are a ton of things that are well within Delta Dental Stadium's ability to improve. Things like the brightness and the bathroom size, those are hard. Those are really hard to improve. But things like fixing the Jumbotron and, you know, making sure you have not moldy gluten-free buns and making sure your in-game entertainment is engaging and that you're doing it every inning, and just the things like getting your crowd more engaged with the game that's happening in front of them. Baseball's a tough game to get people to really engage with, but I've seen it happen at these other stadiums that I've been to so far. Syracuse had the fans engaged all the time. Portland, constantly engaged in Portland. Binghamton even was pretty good at it. Fixing the mic for the DJ just so that his stuff is always at the same audio level and it's not cracking. Like, these are just things that can just be improved on that wouldn't be massive overhauls to the way you run a game, that could take the stadium, just by talking about the things that I just said, from a 73 all the way to maybe even an 86. Now, it's unrealistic that they would get a 10 out of 10 for every one of those categories, and I completely understand that. But I just counted the things that are well within their control. They can gain 13 points back on my scale just by doing those little things, like having an in-game entertainment thing every inning or every half inning, and fixing the Jumbotron so that it's not missing 2 gigantic sections. I didn't hate Delta Dental Stadium. It may seem like I'm criticizing it a lot. I actually rather enjoy going to Fisher Cats games. Will I go back to another Fisher Cats game in the future? Absolutely. I live less than 45 minutes away from it. And if the Sea Dogs were ever playing there and I happen to have a day off, I might go check it out. If like Marcelo Mayer is expected to play, or if there's a rehab start happening, I would definitely go back to Delta Dental Stadium. But the little things sometimes that parks don't get right, in my opinion, and of course it's all subjective, but the little things they don't get right can be sometimes game changers. So Delta Dental Stadium, you got a 73 out of 100 today. I would love to come back on a day where the stadium is packed and there's a ton of people everywhere, and your Jumbotron is fixed, and you fix your audio issues. And I would love to review it again, because I feel like it didn't get a good shake being here on a Sunday afternoon at 1:30 in the afternoon. Well, everything seemed to be dysfunctional and not working. But for now, it's going to sit here at 73 out of 100. Thanks so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy, be sure to leave a like, subscribe. Let me know, have you been to Delta Dental Stadium before? What were your thoughts on it? With that being said, my name is Ethan, this is Hardcap Games, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.